Hi, I'm Jeanne Fiorini. Thanks for being here at the Tarot Tips. Today we're going to follow through on another subscriber request. This isn't a query this time, but someone asked if I would do a short interpretation of each and every card of the tarot. So the next 6 tarot videos are going to be the quick, down and dirty, firing off quick interpretations of each and every card. Today we're going to talk about the wands. Next time it'll be the cups, and then the swords, and then the pentacles, and then we'll spend probably 2 tarot tips on the major arcana. So the next 6 tarot tips will be, I think of it like down and dirty, possible tarot meanings. These are going to be, as you might expect, gross generalizations and to be kind of taken in that light, but still sometimes those tried and true bottom line kinds of ways of interpreting a card can serve you well. I'm also going to take a moment to do something that I don't normally do, and that is to remind people that if you're interested in learning tarot, to please visit the Tarot Works website, where there is a series of 8 learning videos, a great bargain at $21 a piece, or you can buy all of them for $150. If learning tarot is something you want to do at home in your spare time, at your own pace, you really can't beat it. $21 a video. Check it out. It's on the Tarot Works website. You'll see it right on the homepage, Tarot Videos. So there's the little plug for that. Let's get talking about the wands. Okay, they all fit in the frame there pretty well. We're just going to go through them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The personality cards didn't fit in the frame, but once we're done with these 10, I'll bring those 4 characters out and set them on the table. Let's just start with the obvious correlation of wands with the suit of fire. Ace of Wands. This is a card of initiative, personal creative power, inspiration, and boundless energy. I think of that card like a spark or a firefly. A big forest fire can start with a tiny spark. Ace of Wands. 2 of Wands. Envisioning the future, readiness for change, goal setting. That person is standing between his past and his future. All the 2s are going to have an enigma to them. The 2 of Wands shows somebody considering what the future might hold, but not quite yet going there. The 3 of Wands shows the person with his back totally toward us, whereas this person is sideways. We can still sort of see him. This guy's at the door. He's ready to go. So 3 of Wands is a readiness for change, embarking on new adventures, taking opportunities. Sometimes that card is about journey and traveling, and that the preparations have been made. He's ready to go. So you might notice here that I've got them divided into 3 rows. The first 3 cards in each of the suits represents phase 1. The next 3 cards represent phase 2. And the last 4 cards represent the completion of the process. So when we get to here, we're at kind of a resting place. 3 of Wands. He's done all he needed to do in this beginning phase. Here we see a sense of rest, and here we see a sense of completion. So it's sort of like comma, comma, period, end of sentence. So after the 3 comes the 4. 4 of Wands. Celebration, harmony in the home, enjoyment, positive connections, aesthetic pleasures. You can see that there's a pretty happy, harmonious glow going on there. Sometimes that can imply a wedding, a birth, a party, a generalized sense of well-being. Five of Wands, lack of focus. Each of those person has a different stick and they're all moving in different directions. They may or may not be conflicting, but they are at cross purposes. So differing wants and needs having to express themselves within oneself or within a group. You might find an inner conflict with yourself, or just find some sort of general sense of chaos around you. You might be be required to have wearing a lot of hats, having a lot of different activities, different things pulling you in different directions. That five, we're going to see a consistent sense of challenge with all the fives. Six of Wands, card of success, traditional card of victory. Having accomplished one's goals, public recognition for what you've accomplished, supportive community, and pride in one's accomplishments. So we see that sense of rest and harmony in the six. That doesn't last long. We move into the seven. Now we are into out and out conflict. Seven of Wands, inner and or outer battles, and really having the energy to meet a challenge. Sometimes, though, this person creates problems where they don't exist. It's almost like somebody who's ready for a fight, whether there is one or not. It also can be about taking a stand or defending your position or needing to stand your ground. So that's a card, you have to take your intuition on that one and see whether that's kind of an aggressive stance or whether that's being proactively kind of protecting your territory, standing up for what's important for you. Having to fight the good fight, so to speak. Eight of Wands is a card of ease. Things happening at a fast pace. Lots of different forces aligning themselves toward a common goal. We see a real sense of harmony there. Matters moving along quickly towards some resolution. We also get the sense that maybe the wind is at your back. And maybe, as the expression goes, the gods are with you. So that's a card of, Crowley calls that one swiftness. Swiftness and ease. Nine of Wands requires perseverance. That person's tired, they've been through the mill, but they still have to struggle. The battle, let's see, how's that expression go? The battles have been won, but the war is not yet over. Persevere, strength in the midst of struggle. It acknowledges weariness, but also indicates that there are a few more steps that need to be taken before resolution can occur. Ten of Wands is a card of resolution. It's a card of endings and permission to put down all those sticks. Whatever's been weighing you down, there's no point in carrying it around anymore. So that's a card of release from struggle. The futility of carrying something around any longer. So sometimes that can be actually a positive card, even though it looks kind of negative. Let's take a look at these personality cards. Now you can think of the personality cards as a family. The pages are the youngsters, the knights are the teenagers, the queens are the adult women, and the kings are the adult men. So I think of the page as the instigator. This is a card of curiosity, restlessness, and the creative spark. The Knight of Wands is the adventurer. This guy is always ready to take a risk. He's got youthful enthusiasm and unbridled passion. This knight goes on the quest in search of challenge and excitement. The bigger the challenge, the bigger the excitement, the more ready and first one at the gate he is. I think of the Knight of Wands as like a teenager driving a fast red car. The Queen of Wands is the heroine. She's motivated, she's dynamic, she's an effective manager and a multitasker. She's like the sunshine at a party. She's the big personality. People are attracted to her. She can be selfish, she can be overly willful, but she also can be magnanimous and exceedingly charming. The King of Wands is the leader. This is a very forceful personality. King of Wands is visionary, also willful, and potentially reckless. The King of Wands would trample over something in order to grasp something that he desires. So there's the value in that kind of focus, but also a lack of paying attention to details and sometimes to consequences of one's actions. But he's extremely creative, inventive, and foresightful. We have to remember that with these and all cards, there are both positive and negative aspects. So there, in a very small nutshell, are some interpretations for you to work with the Wands cards. Next time, we'll be talking about the Cups. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time.